Mm.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why nowadays I'm trying to join some offline stages where I can
Mm.
learn those things, because I just, it's not really good to just, you are going there on a stage and standing in a place. You will have to grab the stage, go here
Yes.
and there, just move your hands, try to express yourself well, come up with the humor. So that matters a lot. So I'm
Mm.
trying those things. And I think this is a process. Little by little, I will be able to learn those things.
Right. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm doing great. What about you?
Yeah, I'm fantastic. Thank you.
Oh, you're fantastic. So I would first of all like to tell you that you're a very thoughtful learner because I saw your profile and you've updated your name, your place, which is Kanpur, as well as you've written a write-up that you own, that you have a YouTube channel, isn't it? You're the
Yes.
first learner who has updated that on the profile. That was very, very kind of you.
Oh,
Uh,
thank you so much.
so tell me, other than being a YouTuber, what do you do?
Yeah, okay, I'll tell you about myself. As
Hmm.
you know, my name is Ashutosh Dwivedi and is speaking to you from Kanpur city of Uttar Pradesh. About my education, I have completed my degree, that is BCom Honors Accounting from Banaras Hindu University. Now I'm pursuing my master's degree, that is Masters of Arts in English Literature.
Oh,
And along with that, I handle a YouTube channel which is based on spoken English conversations. That's all about
right.
me.
Right. So you're a student.
Yes, you can say that.
So Banaras University, is it the same like Kashi University? It's the same, isn't it? Banaras,
Kashi
Kashi,
Hindu
Varanasi.
Vishwavidyalaya. Yes, it is named that, in short, we call it BHU. In
Hmm.
English, it is Banaras Hindu University. In Hindi, it is Kashi Hindu Vishwavidyalaya.
Oh, right, right. That's an awesome place to be. I've read a lot about that place. All right. So let me
Mhm.
introduce myself. We are meeting for the first time. My name is Ammu
Mhm.
Alice and I hail from Kerala.
Oh, wow.
You've been to Kerala?
No, but I did conversation with a lot of people from Kerala. So I
Great.
know a lot of places there: Cochin, Alappuzha, Munnar, and Calicut. A lot of
Oh, right.
places I came to know about.
I'm from Calicut, and it's not a tourist destination area, but the other places that you mentioned are very famous for tourists. Right. All
Yeah,
right.
like Calicut is one of the like big cities of Kerala.
It is famous for trade, basically famous for
Hmm.
spices and super delicious food. It's a Malabar area.
Okay,
Are you a
okay.
vegetarian?
Yes.
Yes, I thought so. You might not enjoy Calicut. One of
Okay,
my
no issue,
colleagues,
but I can enjoy for the nature, no problem, because
you can.
whole state is full of like natural beauty. So
Yes, that is so true. Have you heard a
mhm.
place called Wayanad?
Yes.
Yes, it's very close by to Calicut. You will love that place.
Okay.
All right. So, are you in the habit of going through the session notes? Do you do that?
Yes, I do that
Hmm.
generally.
Right. So, today's topic is about weddings. I've had this particular topic with so many learners, and so many learners give me different perspectives on this particular topic. What, tell me something about your viewpoints. Do you enjoy going for weddings?
Yes, when it comes to just basically, I used to enjoy a lot when I used to go with my friends because it was fun. But now it is very difficult because when you are having invitation from somewhere, maybe your friends are not having the invitation from there. So I do like enjoying there. I mean to say that if I will get someone to whom I can just with whom I can dance, with whom I can eat. But if I'll go there alone for eating purpose only, I don't really enjoy that. But yeah, wedding is the full of lot of things. If you will stay there, you will enjoy watching groom and bride. You will enjoy food. You will enjoy dance. You will enjoy all sort of cultural things which we do. So
Hmm.
exactly, it's very nice. But when it comes to me personally, I don't really enjoy a lot because it is really difficult for me to take time from my schedule and go there. Nowadays, what happens most of the time, marriages are happening in like guest houses and like banquet halls, so those are like a little bit far, like 40 kilometers, 50 kilometers most of the time, because as I am from the village, so nowadays the people they prefer doing marriage in town either in city, so
Hmm.
that's why it takes a lot of time. So for me it is difficult to manage.
Hmm. All right. Recently, one learner was telling me, I think she was from which place, I don't remember. She was telling me there is something called government banquet halls, which are actually given at a very reasonable amount. And it's
Mhm.
actually very helpful for people. Do you have something like that in your place?
No,
Yeah.
no, actually, not
Mm.
really.
Even down south, we don't have it. Weddings are very expensive. That is
Yes,
what I
yes.
feel.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, of
Right.
course.
Mm. True, true. And what sort of a person are you? Are you a talkative person? Are you a shy person? Are you a social person? Are you an introvert? So many options. I'm giving you so many options.
Yeah, but I don't consider myself an introvert. Basically, I'm an extrovert, but I feel comfortable expressing myself with a few selective people. I can't share everything with everyone. I'm not that sort of person that going on railway station and I will start telling all of my problems of flying, like what's going on. So no, not like that. In that way, I would love to talk to them. I will interact with them. After that, if I will be able to find out that he's like me or we are having the same sort of thought process, then maybe I can discuss some problems and I can ask some questions. So I do in that way. Sometimes you can say that I'm a little bit ambivert, but I do
Mm.
consider myself an extrovert because I'm comfortable talking to everyone.
Mm. Yes, you seem comfortable. Your body language is reflecting that you're comfortable. We are meeting for the first time, but you seem comfortable, and I'm glad.
Thank you. Yeah,
Because the
thank you.
initial 5 minutes, it's like breaking the ice for the tutor,
Uh-huh.
especially if you're
Mhm.
meeting the learner for the first time. Right. So
Yes.
you've been on this platform for, let me see, 40th session. All right. So do you consciously try to interact with multiple tutors and you purposefully look for tutors from different diverse backgrounds? Do you do that?
Yeah, exactly. Like I took almost 40 sessions, and in that I did conversations with maybe like 30 to 35 new tutors. So I mean to say that I do like talking with the people from different places, different backgrounds, because it's a sort of learning for me, and it is all about like mindset. Like if you I'm talking to you for the first time, that my
Mm,
mind is going to be habitual to talk with the strangers. It doesn't
mm,
matter. So that's
mm.
why I do like talking with multiple tutors.
True,
Because
true.
if I will talk with you, if I'll book session again and again, I will become sort of comfortable and my mind will go in a comfort zone. So
Mm,
yeah, because you will be familiar, I will be familiar, but just interacting with the multiple tutors will give you a little bit like that agitation and a kind of stress, that how you're going to handle that. But this is a
mm.
great opportunity for you to just make it better and great. So
True, true, true. That is so true. I am a person who I love to come out of my comfort zone because it's very uncomfortable, but I can understand my own potential when I push myself to the maximum, isn't it? So talking to
yeah.
strangers is one thing. I used to be very shy. I used to be an introverted person. By default, I am. This is like a conscious effort to come out of that, which is a result of so many years of practice.
Yeah.
It will
Yeah,
definitely.
it's not bad to be like an introvert. It's fine. It is also this. It's such kind of people are there. But if you like to change yourself, socialize
Yes.
yourself, then it is very important to interact with the people. Without interacting, always you will find yourself in a one secluded place.
And not only that, when you enter the professional world, you will understand if you continue being an introvert, you're creating a lot of unpleasantness around you. People are chit-chatting and they feel that, okay, this person is left out. But it is your conscious decision to sit in that corner, but it makes the other person a little uncomfortable. So to bring in a little bit warmth and pleasantness around, you feel like coming out of the comfort zone. That was my case. And I've seen a
Yeah.
lot of learners here who share the same viewpoint. They want to come out. Right. All right.
Yeah,
So,
of course. Communication is very important. You can be an introvert, no problem. And you can be an introvert. Along with that, just you can be communicative. That is like, I think a speaker you might know, Simon Sinek. So he
mm,
said that he is also an introvert, but he talks on shows. He
mm,
just talk about everything. So
mm,
it is literally different. Personally, you can be an introvert, no problem. But apart from this, when you are in social places, you can communicate with the people, no problem.
true, true. That is so
Mhm.
true. So, how are you in your college? Do you attend? Do you participate in different competitions? Are you a speaker? Have you tried public speaking?
Yeah, like in college, it was not the case because I had started my journey from COVID-19 itself. So from
Mm,
2000 only, 2020 only. Before that, I was totally different. I was really afraid going on a stage. Basically, I was the part of music community. Like I am just interested in singing and such kind of things. So, but for the speaking, I was not there on a like such platform or a stage. Always I used to avoid. But in 2020, I started working on my communication skills, and I thought of speaking to the people. Now I would love to see myself on a stage where I can tell a lot of things to the people, and I can share my message to a lot of audience. So.
Right. So you have tried that.
Now I'm taking part. Yes, now I'm taking part in such kind of platforms or webinars, seminars, wherever I can.
Would you like to share your first experience? When I tried it for the first time, I went blank. Everything went blank for me. Any such experience for you, or any some positive experiences during public speaking?
Are you talking about, oh yes, offline experience kind of thing, right? So recently, I just, actually, I will tell you, once, few like, months ago, I was in an institution, and I had to just, tell about myself to the students, how I learned and how I did so. So it was difficult for me first to understand the audience, how to grab the attention. Okay. And the second thing, it was difficult for me to just, how to just, I was looking at the teacher. I was looking at the just that head of the institution. That is not the right way. You will have to look out to the audience. You will have to look at them. Then that only just this is very important. So it was difficult. I was just my heartbeat was really like uncontrollable. And after that, I became better. I started doing that. And then recently, I have been into place. There also, I tried my level best to, and it was fine, because first time when you will go for it, you will get a lot of fear. But I have been attending a lot of calls in online, so that's why I became a little comfortable, more comfortable. I have attended more than 10 to 15,000 conversations over call. So, and I did a lot of sessions on video basis. I'm making videos with the people on my YouTube channel, inviting them and doing conversation, moving forward with such kind of a skill of podcasting. So that's why I'm sort of comfortable. Okay, I can speak whenever I will be there on public stage also, but I will miss those things like body movements, hand gestures, maybe eye connection. I will lose those things, which are very important for the public speaking or to become a better public speaker. So,
True. Yes. So maybe you can work on that, because other than that, I can see that you're a very fluent speaker, you're able to express yourself. Very few speakers are able to bring in emotions. So I have seen a lot of YouTubers who are there on this platform as learners. One thing common is that they are very expressive. You are also right. So
oh, thank
one
you.
small correction is that zone. So you said zone. So let's correct the pronunciation of Z. The pronunciation of Z is Z, just like a mosquito. When a mosquito passes next to your ear, it makes a sound. That is a sound of
Zone.
zone. Zone.
Zone.
Yes, let's try another one. Zebra.
Like that.
Yes, zebra.
Zebra.
Zeal. Zeal.
What?
Zeal. Zeal. Zip.
Zeal.
Zip. Z-I-P. Zip.
Zip.
Yes. So next time, consciously try to pronounce it as Z. That should be accurate. Joan,
okay.
No. Joan. That's all. So since you told me a lot of things, you maybe the next thing that you can work on for public speaking, not for one-to-one. One is eye contact. There are certain techniques for that. We don't have time, otherwise I would have explained that in detail. Then another powerful one is intonation, meaning the modulation of your voice, the rise and fall of your voice. Based on that, you can actually capture the attention of your audience. Then body language. Your verbal language is so good. These three might make you a very beautiful public speaker.
Yeah. Right. That's why nowadays I'm trying to join some offline stages where I can learn those things, because I just, it's not really good to just, you are going there on a stage and standing in a place. You will have to grab the stage, go here and there, just move your hands, try to express yourself well, come up with the humor. So that matters a lot. So I'm trying those things. And I think this is a process. Little by little, I will be able to learn those things.
Right. So you're in your which year now?
Now I'm a student of first year of my master's.
Oh, you're very young. But I can't even imagine talking to a stranger at your age. You're doing so well.
Oh, thank you.
Seriously, because this is an age where we have a lot of inhibitions. We are just coming to try and come out of that. You're already a fluent speaker. For my first interview, I was rejected saying no eye contact. Language
Mhm.
very poor. No
Mhm.
confidence. I was rejected.
Mhm.
You seem confident, proper eye contact. Tell me, what are the challenges now that you're facing in terms of the language?
Like the challenges, sometimes I find myself difficult to just express the situation. Actually I have been doing it for only 2 to 3 years, but a lot of people, they have been doing it for 10 years, 20 years. So it will take time. So what I sometimes I struggle to express the situation, if that is a real situation, when I'll have to tell about a story which happened in my village or something. I'll have to tell totally in English, then it is difficult sometimes. Apart
Mm,
from this, I'm able to make a general conversation, what I feel.
right. What about reading? Do you enjoy reading books in English?
Yes, why not? Yes, from the last few years, when the journey I had started about the spoken English as well, I started enjoying reading books as well. I read few books. I don't read a lot, but yes, sometimes whenever I get time, I do like reading.
Mm. Consistent. Consistency is there in terms of reading.
No, to be honest, in speaking, I'm consistent. I try my level best to speak every day. But when
Mm.
it comes to reading, I don't read consistently. It depends on my leisure time. If I'm free enough, then I'll take a book and I'll start reading. So, but not on daily basis. I will not say that I can't consider as a habit of daily. So,
If you make it into a habit, what happens is that your speech becomes very concise and precise. In today's
mhm,
modern world, people are not even able to focus attention for less than, I think, 20 minutes, more than 20
mhm,
minutes. So,
mhm,
with vocabulary, we don't have to elaborate too much. We just speak up to
mhm.
the point, and that happens through the power of reading and listening.
Yeah.
That is one
Yeah,
thing that.
when it comes to listening and watching, I do it. I
Hmm.
do that. I do listen to Sadhguru, Gaur Gopal Das, and Jay Shetty, Ranveer, Tom Bayu, a lot of speakers like that, podcast host. I do enjoy watching them.
Hmm. Are you interested in starting doing your own podcast in future?
For sure, I would love to.
You would love to. What are your future plans? What is a profession that you're interested in taking up in future?
Basically, I would like to go forward with the communication skill. I would love to see myself as an international or public speaker. I can give
Mm.
speeches to the from the big forums. So that's
Mm.
what I'm planning. Apart from this, I would love to grow my YouTube channel as I'm having right now. YouTube is
Mm.
a kind of ladder. So of course, the more work you do, the more subscribers and followers you will get. So I would love to follow that.
Right. So when you say you want to be an international public speaker, what would be your content?
The content I'm looking for, of course, the life is all about finding yourself, and I'm in an age where I'm working on my communication. The first is like a spoken English skill, communication skills. After that, I'll be able to find out to myself where I belong. So
Right. So that is still work in progress. You have not yet thought about that.
why not? No,
Right.
not at all.
Right. So I've already told you my observation. You're a fluent speaker, a confident speaker, a pleasant learner. It did not feel like a learning, it just felt like a conversation. I think the call
Yeah.
will get disconnected now. Any particular queries that I can address?
Yeah, I think nothing just extra. I'm just so happy with the just the really nice conversation. And thank you if you will give me just yeah, you have already told me that by reading or just by listening and watching, I'll be able to
Yes.
learn a lot
Some,
of things.
yes,
Mhm.
consistency is the key.